Good morning, dear students. In the last class we discussed about the function overloading. You know about function overloading. Okay, then that is having a same function name, but you have to perform a different activities. Last class we discussed about the function overloading, then function overloading syntax, then you know the example. Okay, today class we have to discuss about the inline function. These are the special functions. Okay, rarely we have to use it in the programs. Okay, these are the very small functions. These are used for if you want to create a small programs. If you want to create a small programs, you have to use these inliner functions. Okay, inline functions almost all used in program, very rarely we have to use. Okay, because there are so many disadvantages you have, but for your syllabus you have this inline function, but we are not using in programs. In programs we very rarely we have to use these type of inliner functions because of its disadvantages. Okay, let us study about the inliner functions. See, what is inline function? Inline function means what? Inline function, these are nothing but you know already function means it carries a one particular task. Okay, what is inline function? Inline function is, see, there is a function whose body is inserted at the place of its call. See, whose body means function body. See, this is a function body. Okay, whose the function body is inserted at the place of its call, call, that is called a inline function. Okay, so many times already asked in the exam, define inline function. Inline function means whose body will be inserted at the place of its call, that is called what inline function. See here, this body, this function body, whatever you can write, for example you can write formula here, you can write a cout, cin statement. These statement will be where these are inserted at the place of its call. These are inserted or these are executed at the place of its call, that is called what inline function. Okay, that is called inline function. See, always inline function you can write inside the class only. That is one condition you have. Always inline function you can write inside the class, not outside the class, by using scope logician operator. Only you have to write inline functions always inside the class only. Okay, then you have here, see, always inline function, always it is start with keyword inline. Always you have to write in small letter only, inline, in. Okay, always you can write in small letters. Okay, see, these are the two conditions. Last year one marks question will be asked in the exam. Write one condition for inline function. Inline function condition is always you have to write an inline function inside the class, and also see, always the inline function start with keyword inline. Okay, see, what is inline function? Inline function means the function body will be inserted at the place of its call. What is the, see, this is a small program I am writing here. This is body. This is how to find the cube of a number. Cube of a number means, okay, you have to find the, for example, x raised to 3. 3 raised to 3, 2 raised to 3. Okay, these you have to find. This is a cube of a number. Cube of a number, how to find by using inline function. How to find the by using inline function. This is a function body. This function x star x cube, you have to find the cube of a number. Cube of a number means this body will be, this is a function body. This function body will be inserted where this function body will be inserted. This will be inserted at the place of its call. Okay, that is called inline function. See, how to write a syntax of inline function. See, how to write the syntax of inline function. You know the syntax of function overloading already. Okay, function overloading syntax means, see, only you have a return type, function name, then arguments, then function body. But instead of this you have to write inline. Okay, you can write a inline return type function name. Okay, ಅದರ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ಏನಾದರೂ inline ಅಂತ ಕೀವರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ that is nothing but a inline function. Okay, that is nothing but inline function ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ನೀವು inline ಹಾಕಲಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ that is nothing but a function overloading. Okay, that is nothing but a normal function agutte. If you put a inline keyword means that is nothing but a inline. Always you have to write in small letter only. Always the inline function will be start with the keyword inline. Okay, we have to always inline function you can write in inside the class, inside the class only. Okay, then in the last year 2 marks question will be asked in the exam. Write a syntax of inline function. Inline function syntax, always it start with keyword inline. Then return type means data types, int, float, char, double, anything you can take it. Okay, then function name you can write any function name, cube of a number or any function name. Then argument list means it start int a, int b. Okay, like this you can take it. Then function body, in function body you can write formulas. Okay, formulas, C insert statement, C out statement. Okay, that will be comes in a function body. This is the syntax of a inline function. Okay, what is the difference between function overloading syntax and inline function syntax? Extra will be on the inline keyword barutte illi. Okay, inline keyword hakidre that is inline function. Okay, inline keyword hakilla andre that is nothing but a function overloading syntax. Got it? Okay, this is you have to remember. Then what are the advantages? What are the advantages of a inline function? Inline function advantage, these are simple. Okay, these are the very simple programs. You can write a very simple programs only, not large programs you cannot write by using inline functions. Okay, then these are small functions. Okay, always you have to write very small. Okay, one or two lines irtave ashte, 1 or 2 lines programs. Okay, always these are inline functions are simple and small. Then second advantage, the execution of program will be faster than normal function. Okay, the normal function ಗಿಂತನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then efficient. Okay, these programs are very efficient, easy to understand. Okay, easy to understand these type of inline because these are very small programs. Okay, these are the main advantages. Okay, last year is a question ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ, write advantages of inline functions. Write advantage, you can write 2 advantages. See, the inline functions are small and simple, then these are executed faster than efficient. Okay, these are the advantages. Then what are the main disadvantages? Why we are not, rarely we have to use it in programs. See, what are the disadvantage? If the definition of function will be too long, these are not working. The inline function will be not working. See, for example, this is the one program I am writing. This is a program, this is a lab program. Okay, write a program to find the cube of a number by using inline function. By using a inline function, you have to find out the cube of a number. Okay, yeah. See, always we have already told you. Okay, always inline function you have to write in inside the class only. Inside the class ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. See, I am taking one see iostream.h, honio.h, then class. I am taking class name Bapu. Okay, you can take your name also. Okay, I am taking Bapu is a class name. Then the next public. Okay, you can write private also. In private you can declare any variables. Okay, you can declare, otherwise left. See, in public I am writing. See, this is the syntax. This is the syntax of inliner function. See, always syntax will be start with the inline, then a return type int, then a function name cube is a function name, then argument list. Okay, you know how to find the cube of a number. Cube of a number means x raised to 2. This is a cube of a number. For example, I am sending 2 raised to 3, how much? 8. Answer ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ? 8 ಬರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, then how it will work? See, this is a syntax will be always in inline function start with the keyword inline. Must and should you have write in small letter, then return type, then function name, then argument list. Always you have to take only one argument. If you take two arguments means this is called the definition. This is the definition of a function. If this definition of a function too long means it doesn't work. Oh, that's why inline functions are only used for a small programs. In small program, if you write a small program, then only you have to use it. Okay, if you take two argument, if you take an extra argument means it cannot work. Okay, that's why one of the disadvantages is if definition of a function will be too long. The definition of function, this is the definition of a function. If definition of a function will be too long, it doesn't work. Doesn't work means if you take two or more arguments, okay, in inline function, that program will be cannot be work. Okay, that is the main disadvantage. Then the second disadvantage is in function body. In this function body, if you take switch statement, already in first year I told you switch statement. If you take go to statement, it does not work. Okay, it does not work. If you take here switch statement ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ function body ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ it does not work. Okay, that is also one of the disadvantage of a inline function. That's why almost for an inline function you have to use for small programs ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು almost use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ inline functions. Okay, see these are the two disadvantages. If the definition of function will be too long. Definition of function means, okay, if you use two or more arguments, the inline function cannot be work. Then if you in function body, if you use switch statement, this is a function body. In function body, if you use a switch statement, if you use a go to statement, it does not work. Okay, these are the two disadvantages of inline functions. Okay, then how to write a program. See, very small programs you can write. This is a lab program. Okay. See, this is write a program to find the cube of a number by using inline function. By using inline function, you know, always program will start with hash include iostream.h, then conio.h. You know already. Then class, I am taking on class, then Babu is a class name. Here in public section, always you have to write inline function in public section only. Okay, if you write private means it cannot be work. Okay, in private, if you write member functions, always you have to write in public. Which is the member function in this? Cube is a member function. Always you have to write member function in a public section only. See, in public I am writing, okay, always you are writing a int cube like this, but I am using inline function, that's why you have to use a keyword inline. Okay, inline, then int cube is a member function. You can take your name also, no problem. I am taking cube because the program name is find the cube of a number. Cube, this is a function name. Then I am taking int x. Why I am taking int x? You can take int a also. You have to find out the cube of a number. Cube of a number always x raised to cube, x raised to 3, x cube like this. That's why we want only one argument. Then what is the formula? How to write x cube? X into x into x. This is the formula to find the cube of a number. Just I am writing. This is the formula. Return. Otherwise you can take C out also, no problem. I am writing return. Why I am taking return means here I am taking int. If you take a void means you have to write you can write C out statement. Here I am taking int. That's why you have to write a return. Okay, see, return x star x. This is the formula to find the inline function. Okay, see, to find the cube of a number. Then the next, then close the class with the semicolon. Then after that, void main. I am creating the class. See how I am creating object. How to create object? By using class name Babu B. This is the object. Through object you have to access. How to access? By using dot operator. You have to accessing the data. You are accessing member functions. Member function means which is a member function in this cube. Cube is a member function. How to access this? How to access this? See b dot cube by using object. By using object andre b dot cube 2 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಸಿ the main function it calls cube function by sending the arguments. Okay, by sending arguments 2 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ then 2 into 2 answer ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ answer see the cube of a number equal to 8. The cube of a number equal to 8 ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You can write here 6, you can write here 3. Okay, any number you can take. Okay, cube of a number ಬರಬೇಕು. Got it? See, this is what is a program I am writing by using inline function. Inline ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ this is not a it is a normal function. It is a normal always this is the example for write a program for a to cube of a number by using inside the class agutte. Okay, if you write here keyword inline, I think what it is now, it is a inline function. Write a program by using inline keyword, you are writing a program. Okay, see now you have to know the what is now inline function. Inline function nothing but see the function whose body will be inserted at the place of its call. Whose body? This is the body. Function body. This function body will be inserted at the place of its call. This is a call. Who calls this? See, the main function calls cube function. Okay, this body will be directly inserted here. Okay, for a calculation purpose. For calculation purpose, this body will be function body will be inserted here. Okay, this is a inline function whose body will be inserted at the place of its call. That is called a inline function. Always inline function you have to write inside the class. This is a class. Inside the class always you have to write. And also you have to write inline function in a public section. Public section alle baribekagutte, not in private. Okay, then always you have to use always inline function start with keyword inline. Start with keyword inline. Okay, then the next the syntax of inline function. See, syntax inline ಇದೆ. Then return type this is a int is a return type. Then function name argument. This is what this is a then function body. This is a function body. Okay, this is what this is about a syntax of inline function. Then what are the advantages? These are inline functions are simple programs. These are simple functions. Then these are very small programs. We can write only small programs. See, then these are efficient. Execution of program will be faster than normal functions. These are the main advantages of inline functions. Then the main disadvantages are you can write, okay, if definition of function will be too long means the inline functions cannot be work. Okay, in a function body if you use switch statement and go to statement, it cannot be work. Okay, inline functions cannot be work if you inside the body if you use switch statement and go to statement. Okay, that's why inline functions are always used for what purpose? For writing a small programs. Small, if you want to display small values, small programs, then only you have to use the inline functions. Okay, this is you have to remember. Okay, the next program this is what this is about how to write what is inline function. Already for 5 marks this question will be asked in 2019. What is inline function? Explain with the syntax. You can write definition, syntax, then example. Okay, then in examination if they ask you explain inline function with the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, you have to write a definition, syntax, and advantage and disadvantage. Okay, like this questions asked in the exam. Okay, so be prepared. Only you have to remember inline functions are very small functions. These are only used for a small program. If you want to write a small and simple programs, then only you have to use it. Okay, almost we are rare to use in a programs. Okay, this is a today topic, inliner functions. Okay, thank you.